Hello there, so I've just set up my new pedal board, and as you can see I've got the TC Ditto X2. Finally I've got one on my board. I've had it for ages but I haven't really got it set up. I couldn't figure out where to put it in the chain, but I've put it at the end and I think it sounds alright, so I'm going to give you a couple of sounds. Here's how I have my board set up, and I've got my Ditto looper at the end of the chain going into a pretty much clean amplifier, a little Marshall, just to test this out. So in theory the signal that this gets will be clean because I'm not going to use any pedals, so I'll put the clean into this for the backing, and then that goes through the amp, and then when I want to do another track and play over it or whatever, I can use the pedals on top and that shouldn't affect the signal from the pedal. Okay, so for the purposes of this video I've got my Encore Strat here that I've modded. I've already got a loop coming through on the Ditto Looper X2. I've just recorded a quick loop so I couldn't play something over it. And we'll see how it sounds through the amplifier. It's a 1x8, I believe, not a 12, 1x8 speaker. So let's see if it sounds alright. So there you go. I've not tried that before. It's my first time playing to a loop track, but I've finally found a way of combining the Ditto looper signal with a clean amp. That's important because otherwise when you add distortion to your amp it will distort the signal coming from the pedal. So the problems I've had in the past with this is getting the levels right, specifically with the volume. Now the Looper X2's got a big knob on the front that controls the volume, but that's more of the input. It's kind of like the volume knob in your guitar. If you turn it up, you'll get more gain and more distortion rather than more volume, because it's doing the same thing. It's replicating a guitar input and it's just playing that over and over again, basically. Secondly, if you have a lot of gain on your amplifier, you have difficulties getting a clean signal to play over, and there's not really, everything gets mushy and it's sort of everything mushes together. So I have my amp set pretty much clean, and then that's volume on 10. Then if I want drive, I can put in, say, a drive pedal, do a little bit of that stuff over the top. That's a pretty effective way of getting the signals right. Although I have found that things still sound quite mushy with the way the two signals are trying to both be played through the same place. So this is my first time properly using the Ditto Looper X2, and it's got other functions. It's got reverse and it's got half speed. At the moment I've just left it as regular because once I get used to the tapping, which I'm getting better at, once you get it looping properly and you get the level set right, I should have a whale of a time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this has helped you set up yours at home. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you're unsure what to do, please ask any questions. If you have a better way of doing it, please say in the comments, because not just for me, other people can read it as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye!